Hi, welcome to RLB ARTBOX Studio video instructions. For the month of February, we are creating a project called Sparkle and Shine. This is a watercolor painting project. Step 1. Lay out all of your supplies, visuals, and directions. Step 2. Locate the watercolor paper, the gem templates, a pencil, and the paper clips. 2B. Flip each gem template over to the back. Pencil over all lines that make up the gem. If you can't see the lines, hold it up to the light. Apply a good amount of pressure, leaving dark pencil lines. Step 2C. Flip the gem template over and place on a sheet of watercolor paper. Hold in place with the paper clips. Next, step 2D. Trace over the gem template. Press firm. You are transferring the gem to the watercolor paper. Pull off the paper clips to reveal you're ready to paint gem. To create a nice straight line, find something such as a piece of cardboard or another sheet of paper to use as a straight edge. Step 3A. Create a watercolor reference guide. Step 3B. Fill the water cup with water. Add small amounts of water to the color of your choice. On one of the small sheets of watercolor paper, paint 5 circles the same color horizontally. You will do the same thing with other colors you wish to use. Step 3C. Return to the first set of painted circles. Paint a second layer from circle 2 to 5, a third layer from 3 to 5, a fourth layer from 4 to 5, and a fifth layer on the 5th circle. Do the same for the other colors, then label with a pencil 1 through 5. A color reference guide is going to be extremely helpful when you begin painting your gems. The gem template tells you or suggests how many layers of color you should add to each area. Your reference guide tells you and shows you what each layer of color will look like. So wherever there's a 1, that means that is what one layer of that color looks like. Wherever there's a 2, that shows you what the color looks like with 2 layers. And we go all the way up to 5 layers of colors. We're moving on to step 5, and we'll come back to step 4. But step 5, prep your paint further. Add small amounts of water to the mixing palette, then mix in your desired colors or just one color. This will help you control the potency of the color and give you more of an ombre effect when painting your gem. Step 6A. Prepare to paint. Step 6B. You can paint the entire area of your gem with a wash, a light layer of color, also known as a layer 1. Or you can paint by sections. Try both and see what you prefer. If you decide to paint by sections, then you'll move on to step 4A, which is to locate the gem templates, reveal the number labels. This has been provided to suggest how many layers of color each section should be painted. If you see the number 1, that suggests you paint 1 layer of that color. If you see a number 2, that suggests you paint 2 layers of that color, and so on. One important artist tip when you're working with watercolors is to allow the paint to dry between each layer. If you want to speed up this process, you can use a hairdryer. Now we're painting the gem by different sections. Waiting for each section to dry and then going back over it if we need to with another layer. This is a process that requires patience, but it is well worth it when you have a stunning watercolor gem in the end. Step 6C. Continue to follow the gem template and reference guide as you paint. This is a great, helpful tool to use. Step 6D. Be sure to allow layers to dry or a bleed will occur. A bleed is when one color seeps into another color area. Step 6E, continue painting. Feel free to introduce other colors. For this gem, we added in a little bit of blue, and also later we add a little bit of yellow. Uh-oh, we got impatient. There's a bleed. If that does happen, you can smooth it out with your paintbrush. Once you're satisfied with your watercolor painting, you want to set aside and allow it to dry completely. Step 7A. Once your gem is dry, add highlights using the white gel pen. 7B. Redraw the gem lines. Also, add some white spots so the gem looks like it sparkles. We like to add the spots where lines cross one another. 7C. You may also try adding white acrylic paint for a stronger white. You will apply the paint using the brush or the thin wooden picks we included. The tip of the gel pen may sometimes get a little clogged, so apply the gel pen to regular paper and it will unclog itself. Step 8A. Congratulations on your watercolor gems. We hope that you enjoyed this art project kit brought to you by RLB ARTBOX Studio. Until next time, we hope that you had fun getting artsy with ARTBOX.